welcome back to the Tea with Honey podcast. Hey, Mandi.
Hello, Teddy. How are ya?
I am okay. I've had like a rough week, but I'm definitely like on the up and up.
Good.
Yeah. Today
So
I
we're
feel
scaling.
we're scaling. I feel like since like last week I have been somehow on a steady decline. And today I feel like I've crested the bottom of the hill maybe, and I might be
Yeah.
on my way back up. No promises.
That
But
is
I
a
woke up
great
today.
place to be. You're
Yeah,
here
because there's
and
only
you're
up.
chugging. There's
Yeah.
only up. Once you hit the lowest point,
Yeah.
there's only up from here. And I think that's like the most beautiful mindset to have. It can
Yeah.
only get better.
Yep.
Well, I'm sorry that you've had kind of a rough week, but I'm so glad to hear that going into the long weekend that you're on the upward climb, right?
I am too. Yeah.
I was going to quote Miley Cyrus. What does she say? Life's a climb. Life's a battle, but it's a climb. Life's a mountain, but it's a climb. But the view's great.
Yeah. Life's a climb, the view's great or something.
Yeah, remember, once you climb this hill, the view's going to be great.
Yeah. I could use a
Because
good
life's
view.
a climb.
No, yeah, it's been a week, but on the up and up. This was like the first morning this week that I woke up and didn't feel nauseous.
You know what?
And it's not for like the reason that a lot of people would think. I can assure you.
I didn't even put two and two together.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, good. I hate that you had been feeling this way. So I am glad that there were some celebrations this week and a lot of like happy, good things that have happened that you got to celebrate to get you out of that, to get you out of that low point and keep, elbows crossed or arm in arm. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, arms locked
picking
or
each other
whatever.
up
Yeah,
and everyone's lifting you up. So we're here and that's what matters. We're staying positive.
Exactly.
Have you been able to enjoy some things outside of waking up feeling rough? Like, what have you been doing to...
Dude,
What?
I literally was like looking. So every week before the podcast, I always look through my photos to like try to like, what have I done this past week? Because I have the worst memory. Like, I don't know what I've done this week.
Yeah.
So I went back to my photos and I was like, what have I done this week? Like, what can I say I've done? I don't even know. No, yeah, sort of. I went to last weekend, I went to a Pilates class on Saturday morning.
Gorgeous.
And then
I'm so glad you went to that.
We walked around the farmer's market. Yeah. And then we walked around the Pride Festival a little bit.
Fun.
And then I came home and I think we had lunch. I honestly have no clue. And I started a new Animal Crossing island.
Beautiful. We need to hear more about that. We definitely need to like dissect that and understand what you're doing with it.
But yeah, no, that's been it. So we can dive into Animal Crossing because I literally have nothing else. I've been keeping up on Love Island.
Okay.
And playing Animal Crossing in the time that I feel like I have the spoons to do so.
Okay. I do want to say that this week we celebrated Rowan's birthday, right, on stream, and that was very fun. However, I think something that I would like to address, because a lot of individuals who listen to the podcast were a part of this, Teddy officially hit 30,000 followers on Twitch. And to me, that is just a testament of all of the hard work that she's put in. Not only the time and effort, but also like the community that you've curated. And so I know you're probably like, oh, I don't want to talk about it. It wasn't myself, but a lot of those community members rallied together and put together like 100-acre wood. We're going to have like the big poo picnic and everyone's going to sit and surprise Teddy, and made a kudos board and had a celebration to celebrate our girl hitting 30,000 followers on Twitch. So claps to you. I feel like that was...
I think claps to everybody because like I didn't really do much other than just show up. But it was so special that everybody like was able to come together, and I was obviously so appreciative after a rough week to have like all of the love and like to just hear how meaningful the space is for so many people,
for other people.
It definitely made me feel good.
dark time for you, being able to hear what you've created and how you have impacted other individuals, that couldn't have come at a better time, if I'm being so honest.
Correct.
And I knew when I was talking to you earlier this week and knew that you were having like a rough go waking up and just continuing through the day, I was like, this is going to destroy her. She is going to be crying tears because of just the sadness, but also the great things that are happening. I just knew that it was gonna wreck ya. And it did. It did. But it was really fun, and it's emotional, like as an outside perspective looking in, seeing all these things happen within the community that you've built. And it's just so special. It's so cool to see everyone rally like that. And I think, again, perfect timing, because I think it really helped, push you through that final plateau or whatever you want to call the dip of a mountain.
I am sure that it played a massive role in the reason I woke up this morning feeling like I could actually make it through Pilates, because Tuesday I was like, I think I need to go to the hospital. Like,
some tears on the reformer.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Crying in Pilates. So I think that it played, obviously, from Tuesday to Thursday, being able to like see that change, it played a big role in the turnaround for sure.
Absolutely. I think, the world works in mysterious ways. I think the battle you were facing, but then also this massive accomplishment, they just happened at the same time, came clashing head to head, and now you're all the better from it, I think. So I'm so proud of you. So congratulations on a massive milestone. And I hope you enjoyed the celebration on stream, because it was stinking cute. And I'm sorry, but the poo head with the 30K in flowers, are you kidding me?
It's so beautiful.
It's so stunning.
I wish I could like steal that plot. Like, I wish I could steal that plot from Aku, because I feel so bad, because like he's probably gonna at some point want to turn that plot into something. Like, he's gonna want to design something.
Right.
And I just want it. I'm like, I literally was thinking, I was like, I was thinking this today, and in kind of about every game. I was like, dude, I want my plot, like my main Palia plot, to be the 100-acre wood. Right. And then I just have my house in the middle.
Yeah.
Like, we have Rabbit's house, we have Pooh's house, we have Owl's house. Like, I want my house to just like sit in the middle. Yeah. And people can come visit my plot, and it's like my plot, like that's where I live. It has all my stuff. And then I'm like, I want to do that in Disney Dreamlight Valley too. And I want to do that in Animal Crossing too.
Right.
And so now I'm just like, I don't want him to get rid of it.
I'm sure. So you could give him editor privileges. Copy and paste.
I
know, and be like, save and send.
Yeah. Yeah. I wish I could just do like duplicate, send.
Maybe once they like teased plot sharing. So maybe like one day you can just become a permanent resident of said plot. It was really cute. And he put that together real fast for you. So it was like, it was a go, go, go type of thing. So
that was impressive.
It was really fun scheming.
He said he watched 2 Winnie the Pooh movies in preparation and in working on it. So he said he watched my favorite one from 2011, the Winnie the Pooh on Disney Plus, and he watched the Heffalump movie.
Oh, that's such a good one.
In prep. So while he was building it, he watched those 2 movies to like get to know it better and like understand it.
I really could cry, because that alone is the most wholesome, sweet, kind thing I've ever heard in my whole life.
Right.
That is, I mean, I'm not surprised, because they're the sweetest person in the whole world, but like, that's adorable. I will say those 2 movies are typically like on repeat in my house. So those are like very fun, very, very fun ones for them to watch.
Like for Eeyore's tail, he put a balloon, because there's like that part in the movie where they're trying to find a replacement for Eeyore's tail, and they put a balloon.
Goes bottom up.
Yep.
Yes.
Like, how stinking cute. Like, you could tell he watched the movie in details like that. So it was very sweet.
Good. Well, I'm glad that it was like enjoyable and special, and it just goes to show what you've created. So we are all very proud of you, and it was just a beautiful reminder of all of that, all of the hard work over the past couple of years.
Well, thank you for saying that and for your role in it as well.
I didn't have a huge role. I was like, y'all are taking care of my girl. Do your thing.
Like, I'll show up.
You guys, you have got this. I promise. I said, if you need me to force her to do anything, I got you. That's why I kept texting you. I was like, go do this now or whatever. When you were streaming, I was like, I can help like enforce if we need to, but like they were so creative. The ideas were flowing, and it was like such a fun community effort that it was cool to just like watch ideas flow. So super fun doing that. That was a part of like my last couple weeks, was just paying attention to that chat and having fun with it.
I feel a little bit of FOMO that I'm not a part of it.
I could probably invite you now to the server that we were all chatting in, so you could like see and retro. Yeah. That was one of the ideas, was like afterwards, do we give her access to all of this so she can just come see like what we've been talking about? So I can invite you to that now, because it's kind of cute. But we might have to kick you out for like future milestones, because I don't think that group's going to go away. So it might just be like a here and there type of allowance for you.
Oh, temporary permissions.
Banned. I don't know who the mods are.
Boot her out.
That's funny. Okay, so can you tell us about Animal Crossing? What's the island name? Yeah. Who are our starters?
Take one guess on the island name.
Pooville, 100 Acre something, or Pooh Sticks, or something like that.
It's Acrewood.
We went Acrewood. Okay.
Yep, we went Acrewood.
Okay. Classic.
Classic. Acrewood. Okay. Because I don't currently have an island named Acrewood. I have.
Did you
Pooville.
At one point?
I did at one point.
You did. Okay. I was like, am I crazy? Okay.
I did at one point, but I have Pooville, Terracina.
Yep.
I don't know. Something else. I don't know what.
There was Acrewood at some point.
Yeah. And I have since reset that island, and I gave that Switch to my mom. So my mom has that Switch, and so she has an island on that Switch. So Acrewood is long gone. However, this new one is named Acrewood.
I like it.
Yeah, I started. I was like, it's a classic, and I'm not streaming it, which is interesting because this is the first time I've made a new island really since like 2020 that I'm not streaming.
Right.
So it feels like interesting and fun, and I'm liking it, and I'm taking it like slow.
Yep.
And I haven't been time traveling. But yeah, I have I started with that like plaid t-shirt.
Yep.
And I have
jeans.
Okay.
I have like wavy hair bob.
Yep.
If you will. Okay.
Yep. I have a yellow airport. If you could pick any Animal Crossing airport color, what is your preference between yellow, blue, green, and orange?
I think yellow or green, probably. Yeah, I think orange is probably my last pick.
Yeah, I think green's probably my last pick. I don't know. I had orange. I don't like the color orange very much.
No,
but I had orange for my original 2020 island, Pooville, and so I like it because of that. Like I got used to it, and I like the orange. But yeah. So anyway, yellow airport. I got cherries.
Okay, that's a good one.
Just okay. Like, but for some reason, every Animal Crossing game I play, I get cherries. Like Animal Crossing New Leaf, cherries. Pooville, 2020, cherries. Like, I always have cherries.
That's very Pooh of you, though, to have a yellow airport and then red cherries. That's very on brand.
True.
I kind of like it.
True. So yeah, cherries and yellow airport. Did I tell you who my starters are?
No.
Okay.
I'm dying to know.
They're not good.
Okay.
They're not good. But but it was like cherries, yellow airport, a map I like because resident services is like pretty far back, and like it's like centered on the airport and really far back.
Nice.
And it has a long dock. And so I was like, villagers, even if I don't love them, whatever. So the first, I've only reset one time.
Okay.
I don't remember who the villagers were the first time, but they were bad enough that I reset.
Oh boy. Okay.
And then these ones, to be honest, I probably should have reset, but I didn't. So my jock villager is Axel, the blue elephant.
Ooh. Okay. Okay.
Right?
He could be worse though.
He could be worse.
I'm looking him up.
Yep.
The worst I was thinking part about of Dizzy.
Yeah, Dizzy's not bad. Axel. He's blue. His smile is creepy.
It is. It's the smile.
Mm-hmm. It's the smile. But again, it could be worse.
It could be worse. It absolutely could be worse. Okay, so Axel.
And Sylvia. The kangaroo.
Oh no, I am so sorry. I don't think there's a single kangaroo that I like in the whole thing.
I don't like a single kangaroo.
Sylvia looks like she's going to tell you to take down like yard decoration because they don't go with the HOA standards. Yes. Like she looks like she's going to get mad at you.
Mm-hmm. Sylvia kind of scares me. She intimidates me. So I have Sylvia and Axel. But I'm like, everything else is good. And there could be worse. So I said, I'm just going to keep it.
Honestly, they're kind of unique. I feel like I haven't heard of those as starters often. Like I'm looking at them and I feel like I don't see these villagers at all.
It's not like Coach or like who's Rocket. Like I feel like I see those ones a lot. Like Sprocket and Hazel and like yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so I feel like those are very unique and kind of fun. Not fun to have around, but like a new experience.
I'll get rid of them for sure. Yeah. But like I would have loved to have like Rowan.
Right.
But I'm not going to respin a million times.
Right.
So I didn't end up resetting, but those are my villagers.
Okay.
I have decided, and I'm like I said, I'm not time traveling, but what I am doing is I'm not going to rush through the game. Like I've up to this point, I've done everything I can every day. Like I donated as many things to the museum as I could. I did da-da-da-da-da. Like I'm doing all these things that I have to do.
Okay.
However, I am really, really, really grinding on Nook miles so that I can earn enough to buy tickets to hunt for those first 3 villagers. So
good idea.
I'm not going to a treasure island to get the tickets. I'm not letting myself do any sort of like sorcery. I'm not.
Fair. Honestly, good for you.
I'm going to get the tickets fair and square.
Okay.
But I'm going in with like the knowledge of what I would have done in 2020 without like, if I had just known, you know?
Yeah.
Like if I had known, I would have probably hunted for those first three villagers, those like 3 that move in that you have to set up the plots for. So that's what I'm going to do. And I've just been like getting as many Nook miles as I can so that I can redeem as many Nook mile tickets as I can and go dreamy hunting. So I'm not going to have many. I think if I can get 10, 15 tickets, I'll be lucky.
Oh boy.
Because I'm grinding for these things.
Those are expensive. The tickets aren't cheap,
They're
right?
$2,000 a piece.
Yeah. They're not cheap.
So
man.
So if I can get 10,
we'll be happy.
I'll be happy.
For 3
but
spots?
I need to fill 3 spots.
Yikes. Yoicks. So do you have thoughts on like which villagers you're going to look for? Or are you keeping that open?
I don't. Okay. I think I need to keep that open because if I get any idea, it's not going to be good.
No, because then you'll be fighting to find them.
So you start with a jock and a snoot. No. You start with a jock and a sisterly.
Mm-hmm.
And then the first 3 are lazy, normal, and what?
Cranky.
Is it cranky? Lazy, normal, cranky?
Yep.
And then smug is who comes to the campsite first.
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
Yes. Because I remember I got Elvis, the like king lion. and he's a cranky. And then Marshall was one of my first campsite villagers, one playthrough, and I was really excited about him. I'm looking up right now. I feel like because this is Acrewood, I'm like, is there a cute kangaroo? Because Kanga and Roo.
I know.
So Kit is not that bad. Like, I'm not saying
this should be the
cute.
island that I do like the 100-acre wood, because I've always wanted to. Like, Rowan is a perfect Tigger. I can get Marty as Pooh.
Yes.
I can get, Gala as Piglet.
Yes.
One of the eagles as Owl.
Yep.
I don't know.
Or you consider Blathers Owl, maybe.
Blathers as Owl would probably be good.
Right.
That's true.
Tom Nook is technically like Christopher Robin, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe you're Christopher Robin.
Mm-hmm. Kangaroo, rabbit. Who would be a good rabbit?
Oh my gosh, there's so many good ones. Let's look. Bunny, villagers, ACNH. What about Eeyore?
Eeyore I'm struggling with. I feel like Ed. Do you remember Ed?
No, who's Ed? Ed, ACNH. Oh my gosh, he's a horse.
I know he is.
Kind of goofy. He's funny. Wait, that's kind of fun. Okay, so rabbit, and let's see. He can't be lazy because rabbit's not lazy. Gaston.
I don't know if the person. Yeah,
Gaston
might be good.
He would be good. Oh my gosh! Wait,
let's see if anyone else has ever done this. Oh yeah, some people have. A year ago, there's a Reddit thread.
What?
Yep. Okay. Marty would be a perfect Pooh, which is what I said. Carrie. Yes. Carrie would be a good fit for Kanga and Roo.
Yep.
Buzz for Owl, but Owl could also be just Blathers.
Buzz? Who is Buzz? Know. How do I not? Is Buzz
Buzz is an eagle, I think.
Yeah, he is. That would actually be a really good one. He's like a brown eagle. So if you don't do Blathers, Buzz is good. Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that could be fun. Maybe that's this island for me.
That could be really fun. Let's look up cranky villagers, because I feel like that needs to be Eeyore, right? Like, I feel like you should.
Eeyore, yeah.
Or lazy. Like, I don't know if he's cranky or lazy. He's more just like womp womp.
Eeyore gives me lazy, but I don't know.
I think it depends.
I don't know that we're going to find one. I don't know that we'll find one that looks good and is also the same personality. I think we may have to make concessions on personality in order to make them at all resemble who we want them to resemble.
I'm like, who is Oxford? Have you heard of Oxford?
No,
I think
he's from an older game.
These are older games. T-Bone. Wait, T-Bone is funny.
T-Bone would be good.
This is a good one. I like T-Bone. This is going to be fun. Okay, so that is really exciting that you started the island. How is Mr. Teddy's new island going?
It's good. He has been time traveling a little bit, so he's certainly like further ahead than I am.
Yeah.
He bought me a cute little dress from his Able sisters, because I didn't have anything. And so I was like, "Will you buy me this dress and these shoes?" And he was like, "Sure." So he bought me a dress and some shoes, but he hasn't given them to me yet. So
that's really cute, though. That's really cute. Get rid of that gingham top.
I know.
Your dress back.
I know.
Is it the same little like bow sandals?
No, he didn't have those one in his shop that day. I love those ones though. The dress is like a gingham dress. Honestly, it looks a lot like the top that I have on right now. But no, I don't know. I think they were like little ballet flats or something. It was just better than what I have on.
Totally.
And it's what he had in his shop that day. So I had him buy that for me, but he hasn't come over to visit me yet. So I haven't been able to get them from him.
To do it.
Anytime
Shoot.
I want to play, he doesn't want to play. He's like, I'm busy.
That's how it always goes, right?
I know.
Man, I want to fire it up. Listen, I don't think I can start a new island. Frankly, I don't think I can start a new one. I think the best you would get from me is like flattening an island and just like starting fresh from there, because I can guarantee you there will be no grinding from me. Like, I will absolutely not be picking up sticks and stones and digging and doing the whole 9 yards to do anything. And if I want to get rid of a villager, I need to have 100+ Nook Miles tickets.
You know what I need to remember too is that I think with this island in particular, you know how I was like, oh, I'm not going to like do any sorcery and like I'm not going to do treasure islands, whatever. I have an entire notebook binder full of amiibo cards.
How did I not remember that amiibo cards were a thing?
I don't count amiibo cards as sorcery, especially because they are all authentic, official amiibo cards.
Like from Animal Crossing.
From Animal Crossing. Yeah. So what I would be doing is literally intended use. Yes. Right. So, yeah, I think I should remember that. And like when I'm looking at this list of villagers for like my Winnie the Pooh island, see if I have any of them.
Mm-hmm. I guarantee you do.
Yeah. I don't know if fun. I don't even have the campsite yet, so I'm not going to be able to invite anybody for those first 3 plots. It'll have to be whoever I find on the islands, but
that's okay. It'll be like less pressure then. You know, and I think that'll still keep it fun of like the guessing game of who am I going to get? Who's going to be on this island?
Right. And it could be a couple of cute people that I end up like loving and like maybe they'll stay. I don't know. But
Interesting. Okay. I miss the like sounds of Animal Crossing, like the pitter patter tip taps. Yeah. That in the background and the running across the little like ground and the rain puddles. That's like the comfort of the game that I miss. But
absolutely.
I think the last time I played Animal Crossing, it was in the fall and I was working on a fall island and I did not get very far. I built like an apple orchard. It was either last fall or the fall before.
I was going to say, was it like fall 2024?
That's a great question. I don't know. So I think it was, and here's the reason why. It was a spring city island the past spring. And I was like, I put in some time, did a good job, and then I got sick of it, put it down. When I picked it back up, it went from spring to fall, and I was like, oh, I should do a fall island now. Switched everything over, swapped out path codes, you know, did all that, went the whole 9 yards, and then got sick of it after like...
Got like 2 days into it, yeah.
Yep, and now it's going to be my same old like apple orchard that I tear down to make another spring island, and it's just going to be a repeating cycle.
Yeah, you just got to commit to one season.
I know.
The seasons is hard.
It is. I feel like what I should do is go look at like my other islands. I don't know which ones I still even have on my Switch. Like I have no idea what islands are still there that I didn't wipe out completely. But I feel like I should do a good run through them. You still have your
basic island, like your Love Island from like 2020?
Yes. Okay. I have that. I have that island, and then I have one more. It's in my head. I don't remember what it's called, but I think that one should still be intact.
3 Switches.
Correct. Okay. Yes. So maybe did I destroy Love Island?
I would hope not.
Oh my gosh. Do I have a dream address for it at least? I probably did. I make rash decisions.
I make rash decisions. I'm going to let me see if I can see.
Wait, I'm scared. I'm looking through our texts.
Dude, I just did the same thing.
I typed in dream address.
I did too.
Oh no. Oh no. I bet you if I turn my Switch on, it's going to need like 10 hours worth of updates anyways. DA. Let's type in DA. Oh my gosh. I'm checking the notes in my phone. This is kind of scary. Dream address. Okay. The only dream address I have in here is for a different island, and I don't remember it. This is scary.
Interesting. We need to try to go to it.
I'm going to have to do some deep diving. But anyways, so we'll see. But I know for a fact that there's one that I have loaded up with coins and I've loaded up with Nook Miles tickets. So I'll try to look at it and see what I can do. However, speaking of Love Island.
Speaking
and yes,
of
I
Love
named
Island.
the island after Love Island. I hadn't watched a show at all, but like they're just the same name. Can we please have a conversation about Love Island and what's been going on in the villa? Because there's a lot to unpack.
Okay, so you have officially caught up and are now up to date with me, which is fantastic.
Yes.
Because I've struggled like not wanting to like give opinions on people. Right. But I also think like we may still have differing opinions on people, you know?
I don't know.
So who is your favorite couple in the villa? Who's your least favorite couple? Who were you vibing with, not vibing with?
Yes. So I must say last week when I first talked about it, I was up to episode 9, right? And now I'm up to 26. So a lot has changed in my mind. And I think a lot of things changed in my mind over the past single episode. I rewatched it for a second time because I needed to like fully look at everything and hear what people were saying. So I watched episode 26 twice because I was like, I need to rewatch this. That changed a lot of my opinions, to be honest with you.
Interesting. Okay.
So last week I was like, I'm not vibing with Amaya. 17 episodes later, Amaya Papaya.
Yeah.
She is a queen. I know I'm not perfect. I know I have my flaws. Whatever. I never said I was perfect.
I never said I was perfect. I never said I didn't have any flaws.
But at least I'm pretty. And
at least I'm a little funny.
And I'm my own best friend. I love her.
Yes.
She has completely taken over all of my social media. And, like my favorite videos are top 10 Amaya Papaya moments. And it's like, this whole place is like a bag of Skittles and just the things she says. She's great. Now, she's not well, she is, but like I haven't liked her with any guy thus far. To be
there hasn't been a single man in that villa or casa that is right for her.
No. I have a thought, but I don't know if it could happen. Now, she's probably like one of my favorite girls. I will say I saw something that said, producers, please pull Amaya from Love Island and immediately make her the next bachelorette, because she needs just a group of men to fight over her, because she's the most genuine, sweet girl ever. And I was so on her side after last, like 2 days ago, whatever, this week's last episode.
The mailbox challenge, the stand your ground challenge. Yeah.
Where all the guys were coming at her for being too emotional and for like wearing her heart on her sleeve. And I'm like, that's maturity. That is confidence. And that is her knowing what she wants. And like, I'm sorry that threatens you. So that was like frustrating a little bit, but I love her for it. So, favorite guy right now, Chris. Hands down.
Yeah. Chris I like Chris too. I like Chris too. He seems like he's got
Amaya though could be.
I know. Okay, here's my thing. I still don't like Huda.
Right.
It's not that I don't like her. Like I think she's obviously her behavior has changed a lot. She's handling situations a lot different. But it feels a little forced to me.
Correct.
So it feels a little bit like I got in trouble. I was going to get kicked off the show. Like they told me I need to like turn some things around or I got to go. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like it feels forced.
Yep.
So I am not loving her and Chris. Like because I don't know. I don't know that I love her. And I feel bad because now there's like obviously a lot of people ganging up on her, and she is now taking a lot of heat from people, and she has throughout the whole show, but she's taking heat from other islanders as opposed to like the public now. But I just yeah, I agree. I think Chris and Amaya could be good because I think they could be good. I'm not a Huda and Chris stan.
No, and he stood up for her when she was getting attacked by the other guys. He like had respect for the way that she was speaking about herself, and he just seems like a grown, mature man who is like emotionally mature and intelligent. He is incredible. Huda has grown on me a little bit. I'm not her biggest fan only because of like the name calling, a lot of her like jumping to conclusions, and there have been a lot of things that I didn't
everybody
like.
Just brushed over it so quickly, I think. Yeah. Like it was there was a lot of drama and it was a big thing, but then it was like, okay, never mind. We're all done now.
And it doesn't just like go away. Right. It does like that type of thing doesn't just go away, and I don't know. So I'm weary about her. Like I tread carefully with her as a person. Side note of something I like, it was almost a reminder I saw. A lot of the individuals in the house, and I don't know why I didn't think of this before watching, a lot of them are social media influencers. A lot of with them, like a pretty big following.
Ace being the biggest,
Right. And some of the girls. And what I saw was people saying, remember, these people are not necessarily in it to win it. They're in there to be on TV and talked about as long as possible to get their name out there. So they get these mega influencer statuses after the show, regardless of if they win. They don't care about the prize.
No, she's over 2 million TikTok followers now.
Right.
And she started with like 1 million. So like to gain 1 million followers is wild.
Right. And so to go in the show with 1 million followers, I'm like, holy cow. A lot. So to me, I'm like, that kind of changed my perception on the show as a whole, to be completely honest. I was like, oh yeah, like a lot of them know how to play the games. There's one who's friends with some previous contestants. And so she kind of knows how to play the cards and like knows what to say. And so it didn't ruin it for me, but I'm almost like, what's real? But then Amaya has no one managing her social media.
Jalen didn't even have social media, and he was the first one to get to like 1 million naturally.
Right. So
like from the show.
Yes. Yeah. And like now you were telling me this, how all of your TikToks are like Love Island now. That happened to me over the past week, and I've really enjoyed seeing like Jeremiah's now that he's home. He's posting TikToks with his sister, like with his little sister and his family. And I'm like, you are a good person. Like you are a great guy. You just might not have found the right person to like portray that because you just did not work well together.
Absolutely.
So, I don't know where I'm going with this, but anyways, Huda, I tread carefully with her. I need to talk about Olandria and Taylor because I'm heartbroken. I'm really, really heartbroken about their whole situation. And I just have a hard time with it because I feel like they went to the Casa, right? Casa Amor. And the new gals came in, the new guys came in. And they never really showed Clark much. Like, we never got to know her. I feel like I never got to see her and Taylor bloom. Like, she picked him. He picked her. I feel like I got to see maybe 1 or 2 conversations of theirs, and next thing I know, they're like snuggly kissing, and that's different than the Taylor we've seen. And I get that, but I'm like, all they're doing is like snuggled together. They're just sitting with each other, holding each other's hands and whatnot. And I'm like, but where's like the fun, goofy Taylor? Where's your personality? Like now you're just sitting around like on a chair holding hands all the time. Like where's the fun? He just seems so different. And I have a hard time like thinking I'm in Olandria's boat almost, where I'm like, how did he do that so fast? It doesn't make sense to me. Like I don't know her at all. So
no, I get it. I think a part of me was like, in my head, I'm like, yeah, shake it up. Shake it up.
Yeah.
Like I was like glad that he was like not just doing what all the other guys were doing. Like,
Right.
I was glad that because obviously the guys he's closest to, Nick and Ace, were both like Sierra and Shelly. Like, they were like heads. We know what we're doing.
Right.
And I was glad that he wasn't just like following suit. I'm glad that he, like, if he found a connection, pursued it and didn't let the other guys influence him to like stay on the path, which honestly, it seems like the other guys were kind of pushing him towards Clark anyway. Like, seems like they were like kind of wanted him with Clark.
Right.
But anyway, I just think that I agree. Like, it would be hard to have spent 3 weeks with someone.
Yeah.
And then spend 2 days with someone else and be like, yeah, this is it.
And then he like didn't even acknowledge Olandria much. He was like, yeah, I'm still going to pursue you. I'm like, what's with the 180? Like, my thought process was Olandria was just being pursued by Jalen. Was that his name? He was there quick, right? And she got sent on a date with him. Like, they went to the island, did the little massage parlor thing, and like spent that whole date. And Taylor was shaking in his boots. He was like, that's my girl. Like, what does she do? Like, I'm nervous. And then during Casa, Olandria kept saying, like, I miss my Taylor. I miss Taylor. And when she almost got sent home, she was like, Taylor and I will find each other. Don't worry. Like, I'm confident that we will find each other. And then to go to being enemies, like just barely speaking to each other, was so bananas to me. I just don't understand it. So I know we're only shown so much. And I just have this voice in the back of my head being like, it's just for show. They're going to get back together. Don't worry. I don't know. I just need to get to know Clark better, I guess. Because right now I'm salty because I do really like Olandria and Taylor because they're goofy and they make me laugh. And let me pull up my notes here because I type live notes to tell you when I'm watching. And I feel like I need to read these to you. So this one, it actually feels weird saying this now. My initial thought was, you know how like ritual is when everyone wakes up, the guys all make coffee, tea, breakfast for the girls, right? I love that. However, the girls don't do anything for the guys. Like, you don't see the girls doing anything. I don't know if these people eat lunch or dinner. We never see that. We just see breakfast.
I learned that breakfast is the only meal of the day they're allowed to cook for themselves. Every other meal, lunch and dinner, are both catered. So they like go off camera and eat off camera, catered, like a catered food for lunch and dinner.
That makes sense. I'm just like, for me personally, I love that the guys do that for the girls, but like, I am someone who would want to show that back and do something for a guy I am pursuing, right? It could be making him a coffee, making him tea. I don't know. Like, to me, that's like an act of service to your significant other. And the only girl I saw in the entire villa do that was Olandria. She made him that little charcuterie board on the dock and brought him on a date. And I thought that was cool and like showed her interest, and he really loved it.
It's always like the girls being like, well, they're not pursuing me enough. Like Huda's like, you're not doing enough. You're not doing enough to Jeremiah. Like when she was saying that Jeremiah is not doing enough for her.
Right.
And then, but like, what are you doing for him?
You're not doing anything for him. And I'm a big fan of like, it's a two-way street. Like, you need to show interest too. And like, I don't know, that part of the show kind of rubs me the wrong way. I love that the guys do it. I just wish the girls did it too. Like, I think that's like,
you hate the like double standard that's set.
Yes. I'm like, girl, you go make him a coffee, maybe beat him down there and make him scrambled eggs and like bring it to him, show your interest. So that was one of my thoughts. I wrote, Olandria did for Taylor. I love them. My next note was crying. How can they do this? I think this was Olandria being sent home. I said, crying. How can they do this? How is this allowed? She had a couple. I'm really not into this show anymore. And I said, my next note, how much of this is scripted? What is even real? So anyways,
so it seems like the couple that you have the most emotional investment in are Taylor and Olandria.
Correct. And just because they're goofy and like they remind me of just two best friends who like joke around together and got to know each other genuinely. And I really admired them for that. So Now I think I would love Chris. I mean, Chris and Olandria would be cool. I know that Olandria is getting some like backlash off of the previous episode because there was a lot of cattiness, I will say. However, I think that's kind of what the show portrays is a lot of people say things and, you know, the whole show is exploring connections. I don't think...
Yeah, I think, in my opinion, with like everybody right now, there is not a single person other than Amaya that like hasn't kind of lashed out in a way that I think is kind of like, you know, like Huda had her stuff. And then like Shelly has her and like I feel like Shelly, Olandria, and Sierra right now are just like being mean girls.
Yes.
And so Iris, I like Iris.
I like Iris too. She's very just down. She seems just like relaxed, which I like.
Yeah.
You know?
Like Amaya and Iris are my favorites right now.
Yes.
And a couple weeks ago when we first started talking about this, I was like, I love Shelly. I love Shelly. And I was like, she's my favorite. And I'm not saying that I don't like her, but she's certainly being a little bit hypocritical, I think.
Yes. In
some situations.
I think so too.
But I don't know.
It's hard because, you know, in that moment, I try to like put myself in their shoes and I try to remember like we're only given so much.
Absolutely. We only get pieces of what we're shown. Yeah.
Right. I imagine you and I sitting there a lot, to be completely honest with you, or I imagine you up there reading letters or whatever the situation is. And I put myself in those people's shoes. And I'm like, if someone was coming after my friend or if someone was arguing with you and I had a thought, I would say it. And I would get defensive and probably like I'm speaking for Olandria right now, how she like brought up Huda kissing Chris and how she was like, would you like to share with the class? Like, yeah, maybe that wasn't the best way to do it, but like if I watched someone was coming after me, I would be like, would you like to tell us what you're doing?
Yeah, you would have said it even. You would have said it even sassier, right?
I wouldn't have said, would you like to share with the class? I'd be like, I can't say what I would have said. I'd be like, okay, actually, I'm going to stand up here and I'm going to talk to you about this.
Yeah.
So to me, I don't know. Like everyone is really upset that Olandria did that. And I'm like, come on, you're on a show. People are going to find out something. And like everyone's yelling at each other and people get heated when they're protecting people they love. I know that. And so I'm like, I don't know. Shelly, I feel like, is kind of bouncing around a little bit with thoughts and it's confusing me. But I
think with Shelly, like she chose Ace.
Yep.
And then I think we didn't get enough like I don't think it was expressed to the audience enough that she was planning on pursuing Chris as well. Like, it was like, I feel like it was like a couple episodes later, like an episode or two later that was like, oh yeah, like, no, I am going to still get to know Chris. And I was like, oh, but then like she hasn't done anything to like try.
To talk to him.
Like Ace is all mad that she's still getting to know Chris. And Shelly thinks she's still getting to know Chris. And she wants Huda to know that she's still getting to know him. But she's really not even trying to get to know him.
Right. And I'm like, when Ace is getting mad, I'm like, you have this whole show been like, I'm not locking down with anyone. So I'm like, why are you mad? You've been the one, like, just man up and say that you want her then. Like, don't keep playing these mind games if you're going to have a problem. I don't know. What I will say is I can relate to Amaya. Some of my favorite moments of hers are when like it was their vote for people to go home and probably what's her name? Not Vanna White, whoever stands up there and does Adriana, right? Ariana, the host.
Maddox. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ariana.
Her. Amaya's like, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that.
She's
and
just
I'm like
screaming.
And everyone else is silent and the producers are like, stop it. Like, stop speaking.
And she's like,
or like,
we don't wanna.
Right. And when Olandria was going home or something, and they were like, no, what about Taylor? What about Taylor?
Yeah,
and then when Taylor picked Clark, she was like, Taylor.
Like yelling at him.
I love her so much for that.
She's like, I don't care if I'm supposed to sit here quiet. I will not.
I'm not. And To me, it's just the producers are probably cracking up, and I wish they showed more bloopers or, like, moments like that. Like, they showed one when Austin got, like, hit by this massive bug when they were all everyone stood up to or Shelly stood up to say, like, who they wanted to boot from the house before Hannah went home, and Austin started screaming because there was a bug on him in a serious moment. And I'm like, I need so many more of these moments.
Have you been watching the After Sun episodes or skipping those?
No, I skip straight past them. I don't need people's opinions and like
it's like people's opinions and it's like a little bit of like extra like bloopers or like extra conversations. It never seems like important enough to like watch.
Right. So, okay. The last bit of I'm sure there's like 100 other things I want to talk to you about it. But right now, we have one closed off couple. We have Sierra and Nick. After they went on their little romantic picnic date, all I could think of when they were on this date was how icky it looked. Nick was sitting crisscross applesauce the whole picnic. And I was like, Nick,
you just got the biggest dick.
Like that. I was like, put your legs out and like do something else, but you're sitting like a toddler and it's cracking me up. So I got the biggest dick from that. I'm cracking up thinking about it because it was so bad.
That was one of my points. I saw a TikTok about that date and how like he basically said, you know, I want to close this off. And she was like, yeah, like I've only got eyes for you, like blah, blah, blah. She went into like this big rant about how she's like, I've only got eyes for you. I'm sticking with you, blah, 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 blah. And then she gets back to the villa and tells everybody that like what she said, Nick said. She was like, yeah, Nick told me that he only had eyes for me and that he was all da-da-da. And it was like, no, that's what you said.
Yes.
No, that's you.
Right.
And so I was like, that's a little cringy. I don't know. Yes. I'm not loving Nick and Sierra.
I'm not either. And she's one person who's like kind of her social media presence is blowing up in front of me. So
in a very bad way. Yeah.
Right. And I don't know. Nick, I feel is sweet. I want to like Nick. And I was very sad when he got sent home temporarily. But
what? Okay. Can I ask your honest question on something before we move on here? Yeah. What were your thoughts on the Nick and Olandria?
I thought it was just for the show. I truly,
it was so weird.
I think they just did it to like stir the pot.
When he said to her when they were on that little date they went on that little date before they were allowed to go back to the villa.
Yes.
When he said to her, I really like have had a crush on you. I really have like wanted to explore things with you. And I think we really ought to give this like an honest shot. I was like, that is not real.
There chance.
No chance.
No chance.
It felt so fake.
It felt like the date him and Sierra were on because like you could tell the camera quality was really good and it was so perfectly angled on his face. The lighting was perfect in their little section. I was like, this is not real. Like none of this is real. And I was like, this is simply to stir a pot. You know, those two people, I feel like the show could not go on without those two there. It would just feel wrong.
I feel like producers were like, in order for us to allow you to stay, you know, because like it was just such a weird thing. Like no season of Love Island, just so you know, because I know this is the first season you've watched. Like typically what happens is the girls go to casa or the boys go to casa, one or the other. Like sometimes it's back and forth, but they all pair. They don't usually get in a couple. They usually just like all vibe together. They like, you know, they like get along with certain people. Like obviously they kind of like pair off and like really get to like know one person, and some don't get to know anybody. But then at the end of the week of casa or whatever the couple days are, they say, do you want to bring this new person back and recouple with them? Or do you want to stick with your original couple? And that's how it typically goes. So then the person that, you know, if somebody decides to move with the new couple from casa, the other person, you hope also coupled with someone else, or
they go home.
They're single, and typically they don't go home right away. Typically they like stick around and they have like some extra time to stay. But this one was just different, that like they were all in couples and then like so many of them stayed, and like the way they did the whole like Casa ending thing, that was brand new. That's never happened before.
It was very odd, and like I feel like I don't know the people who they brought in. They brought in so many people
It was
that
hard
it was
to get to know 'em.
confusing. And even still, like they're not included. Well, they probably are included in the challenges, but like we don't see it. So
Do you?
like,
Yeah, you know, there's 2 people. Jaden, who is that? There's another guy. There's some guy from Casa who's saying he's interested in getting to know Jaden. Was it the guy? Oh, the guy that's with
his name's like yeah, he's with Huda. No. He was with
Huda initially.
No, Adriana, right?
Yes. He's with her now. Yeah. They just decided. Brian.
That's his
How
name.
Brian said that he's interested in getting to know like Jaden now.
Yes.
And I was like, okay, well, these are 2 new people. Like, I don't know either of them enough to like care.
Right.
Like, I was like, I don't like, it's like Casa people mingling with Casa people now.
Right. I'm like,
and I feel like I don't know them well enough to like be emotionally invested in the relationship.
I agree with you. And they get like no time. Chris has gotten the most time because I feel like he's gotten the most attention from the girls. Jaden, I don't know how to like think about her. She cracks me up. My favorite moment of hers was when she was going to sit for a chat with Nick in the pool, and he was like, do you want to take your heels off? We're going in the pool. And she's like, no, I'll just leave them on. It's probably harder to take them off now.
It's relatable.
And I was like, okay. And he's cracking up because she's walking in the pool in her heels. The show, I just love moments like that. When Amaya's running and her heels totally fell off.
Dude, yes.
Her ankles.
Yes. Yeah. After the heart rate challenge when she was like walking back. Dude,
oh my God.
Speaking of the heart rate challenge.
Yes.
I think something happened between Huda and Ace that we didn't see.
So, absolutely. I totally agree.
You agree.
Have you seen that like he knew her before the show?
No.
So people are saying Shelly and Ace obviously knew each other before the show, right?
Yeah.
And now they're saying they were like, they've dated, gone on dates or whatever.
Wow.
However, it was uncovered that Ace has been following Huda on social media and liking her pictures, commenting on her pictures since 2023 or like 2022.
Oh.
And so there's like some underlying, I don't know, probably interest there that is upsetting to Shelly. She probably knows.
Interesting.
And Amaya also knows Ace and Shelly from real life outside of the show as well.
Oh.
So people are like connecting the dots on all of this. And apparently Ace, Shelly, and Huda, like Ace has been kind of interested in both of those females outside of where they're at now. So like, I feel like that might be where Shelly's discomfort might stem from, is like, oh, like you have all these moments together during challenges, but also in the back of my mind, I know he's like kind of into you from following you and liking pictures and the way he's interacted with you prior to this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so, I could see that. All this is teaching me is that the producers need to do a better job at screening these people before the show.
I know. That's what I'm saying is I want to know who's not like the hiring managers. I want to understand the casting calls. I want to understand like the questions and what the producers look for in contestants, because like if they're a not mega influencer, but like a highly followed person,
dude, watch having a million followers.
Right. I'm like, and I've watched some of her stuff now and she seems a lot different. Like she seems really sweet, but there's a lot of like thirst traps out there. And I'm like, yeah, maybe like you're putting someone on the show, Ace, right, who has dated someone, but also who knows Huda.
Yeah,
and I'm like
they got to do a little bit better research there.
But then when the show starts, Ace says, "Oh, I know you," to Shelly. He doesn't say that about Huda on the show like publicly. So they should screen some of these things. And I almost wish that like the producers would pick like, I don't know. I said this last week, like a show where it's people who like to play games or like maybe people who want to go jump in the pool and read a book and like. I don't know, just a different crowd.
I just think it doesn't even have to be like interest wise, like whatever. I don't care who they pick, but like in my opinion, maybe you aren't allowed to go on the show if you have more than 10,000 followers.
Right.
I don't
like
know.
Just a
maybe it
person.
Needs to be like, maybe it needs to be like you have to have less than 100,000 followers. I don't even know, but like I think
like no social, like minimal social media presence.
Yes, I think people who have made like an obvious effort to be active on social media, should not be selected. Like
I agree.
Like I like myself, like a part of my job is content creation.
Right.
Like I think I should be excluded.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I mean, like you're different.
I'm married, so I'm not looking for love. So me going on Love Island, I don't
want to go on the show, if I'm being so honest.
But it's like I think if someone were in like my career, like doing the same type of thing as me, and I'm not saying like I'm a big creator, but like obviously like that's my job.
Yeah.
I think that no.
Interesting. I don't know. I feel like it's hard to you can't like screen people kindly. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the way like the questions that they ask.
It'd be hard to understand people's intentions. Like
because like someone could put on a good show.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I don't know.
I know if I was in that situation and I was single, I'd probably be there for the best of intentions, or I wouldn't do it. Like I wouldn't waste my time doing it. I'd want to go there to actually find someone and actually like make friends and connect and meet someone that I could fall in love with.
Right.
But I don't know.
I feel like what they need to talk about more is like, it's okay to not like, don't force a connection. I feel like there needs to be a winner's circle for people who are trying. Because like I think of Amaya, someone in that house may not be the right person for her. Like they may have just selected, everyone's like, he's a model, he's this, he's that, he's a pro basketball player. I'm like, okay, but like where's the guy who's like, I know Taylor's out riding bulls, but like, where's the accountant? Where's the guy who's like pulling data online or something? I don't know. Where's the tech consultant? And I'm like, what about that? Like, maybe we don't want a model. Like, maybe it's someone who's just a really nice person who's looking for love too, who's not a model. So to me, that would make a very interesting season to like screen that way. But you don't want to leave anyone out, and it's hard to make those calls. So the show is wild right now, and I am so excited for tonight's episode. I just don't know what to expect, and I'm kind of nervous for it. I don't even know who I'm rooting for at this point. I feel like there's no active couple. I need to see new couples form to like
me too.
Be good with
me
this.
Because there's no one there's no one I'm really loving.
I don't really want Sierra and Nick to win. I don't.
I kind of
want
hope
Chris and Amaya
to
win.
I kind of want Amaya and whoever she's coupled up with at the moment to win.
I do too. So wait, listen, did you see this today? Listen, I was like, I wish Amaya could just be single and win the whole thing, but so they don't see any social media, right? So her accounts are blowing up, but did you see what Poppy did? The soda brand?
No.
So Poppy is releasing an Amaya papaya flavor. They want to. It's like a concept that they announced. Yeah. She doesn't know that. She's in the villa and Poppy's working on a brand deal and their own flavor for her. Regardless of if she wins, she's going to be great.
Oh,
like
absolutely.
She's got her life set for her now.
All of these people are.
Right. And I'm like, but for Poppy is like so in tune and so in touch with like current culture and what's going on, and for them to be like, Amaya papaya, we love that, she's our girl, like we love everything about you. That is the coolest thing ever to me. I think that's so awesome, and I wish she could know about it.
I love that, and this happened like last week, so this is kind of old news now, but that obviously Jalen got kicked off. He started in TikTok. He like started a TikTok. He had started with 0 followers, now has like 1.5 million or something, and he has all of these companies reaching out to him being like, we want to sponsor you as a travel like influencer. Like Marriott's reaching out because like he said he got his passport just to go to Love Island. That was the first time he had ever left the country, and he only got to be there for like 2 days before they voted him out. So I felt so sad for him that he had like gotten a passport, that like this was his first time out of the country, and then he gets booted right off. And obviously so many people did. And so there's like all of these companies like Marriott, Hilton, all of these like airlines reaching out being like, we'll sponsor you, like luggage companies being like, and so there's like the whole like travel influencer world is trying to like make him a new travel influencer so that he can use his passport.
As he should. He was a good guy. He was very sweet. In retrospect, he should have stayed. I'm still Team Olandria and Taylor. Like, there's something there. I promise something's going to happen with them. But, like, he was really great. And I feel like he would have found a great connection if he had a better chance there. Or a better time there, longer time. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But I really, really, really have been enjoying the show. It's absolutely bananas, and I'm kind of excited for, it's crazy to say, like next year's season to like compare my first 2 watches. I'm trying to see. Oh, okay. Last note on it. I voted. Do you have the app? Do we vote? Okay. So I voted for my first time. Chris is obviously my favorite man. I voted for him to stay on because I was like, I need Chris to stay. Chris is, I don't know what it means to vote for your favorite guy and gal in the house. Like, I don't know what that says for anything. But like right now, Chris is my favorite. And I'm still Team Olandria. I really am. Has she always made the best decisions? No. But no one has. Everyone makes mistakes.
So you went Chris and Olandria.
Sure did.
Okay. I didn't vote this time. I did vote before. But basically the way, I mean, you know, how it worked last time.
Well,
like,
what is my vote going to?
It's going to like the top 3. So last time it was like you voted and the top 3 girls were safe. The top 3 bottom girls were not, or the bottom 3 girls were not safe. And then the top 3 girls had to pick which one of the bottom 3 girls went home. So that's how Hannah went home, was because
really
Huda, Sierra, and I don't remember who it was. It was Huda, Sierra, Olandria, and Shelly, right?
Yes.
So maybe there was the top 4. Like they were all safe. And then they had to pick between Iris, Hannah, and Amaya.
Amaya. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Poor Hannah. That was sad. That reminds me. Pepe's grown on me. I didn't like him last week. I like him this week.
Pepe.
I really like Pepe. He got thrown under the bus a little bit. He to be honest, he really rubbed me the wrong way in the last episode because he was just before the card ceremony or whatever, down to business. He was saying how he wasn't connecting with Grayson. And he was like, I'm just not vibing with her the way I was with Hannah, and saying all these things. And then he reads a card. You don't like her the way you liked Hannah. And everyone's like, who said that? Who wrote that? When 20 minutes later, or 20 minutes before in the episode, you were literally talking to the guy saying exactly that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that was not good. I could talk about this all day.
Yeah.
Seriously, I shouldn't. I should stop. So anyways, that's my Love Island recap.
I love
that's all I've done. I was a little sick the past week, so like all I did was lay in bed and watch Love Island all day. So moving on from that.
We have a big gaming week coming up.
We do.
We have a big gaming week. So Palia has a new update coming out on Tuesday. The Solstice Bloom update. Did you watch that trailer? That like little 30-second trailer? Okay.
I did.
I'm excited, but it seems like a smaller update.
It does.
Yeah, which I'm fine with. Like, I have been playing so much Palia lately that I'm okay with it. But quests, plushies, a new pet, some new decor, a new landscape, and then some new like cosmetics. Anything stand out to you?
I really like the landscape, like the waterfalls. That looked really pretty. Obviously, new plushies, the sharks. So that'll make a fun like fishing challenge, bring people back to fishing. But that was it. Otherwise, I was like, you know what? Small update, but it looks summery, kind of fun. So I was into it.
Yeah.
Summer solstice.
Yeah, I'm excited. So it'll be like, I think, a nice like mid-sized.
Yeah. Just like when before Elderwoods came out, it was like the monthly content update where we got some new things, maybe a new outfit here or there. We are due for some new outfits, though. I feel like some really cute outfits.
Yeah.
What?
I think we'll have some good ones coming.
Oh, I hope so. I hope so. That sounds kind of fun. I feel that we were getting a lot of interactive outfits that glowed or had fun effects and a lot of varieties. And I feel like we haven't seen as many lately. So I am hoping that we'll see some new outfits soon.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. Next week is also the Dreamlight Valley update, right?
Wednesday. So Tuesday, Palia. Wednesday, we get the part 2 of the Disney Dreamlight Valley Storybook Vale DLC, which you have not started yet, correct?
I have not. However, I did start Eternity Isle.
Oh, did you?
Past week.
How are you liking it?
It's a lot. I'm really overwhelmed.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
But here's the thing. It's a lot, but it's worth the money.
Yes, it's a whole nother game.
It's a whole nother game.
It's honestly, it overwhelmed me. However, I'm enjoying it because I didn't realize you'd get another shop. You'd get another restaurant. And so that's more things to buy. So I log in every single day to see what the shops. I shop at both stores and then I go to the restaurants.
Storybook Vale, you have 3.
Okay, so here's my thought. Tell me if this is okay. I decided that what I'm doing is trying to unlock all the characters as fast as I can. I don't care what I get their friendships to. I just want to unlock them so I have access to all areas and characters. So I have Buzz and Woody now. Let me just say, Buzz was looking cute when he was full size. He was looking mighty fine in that little realm, okay? And then he comes and he's little pipsqueak when he comes over to the island. I was like, dude, can you
seriously? I had a crush on you until now.
1000%. I was like, dude, can you get back
Buzz
to that?
Lightyear, hear me out. Yeah.
Seriously. But anyways, I want to unlock them all. Reason being, if there is a quest or if there is a character I need unlocked for a
Star Path duty.
I just want to have access to them and I can
if it's
work on friendships then.
Gift Toy Story friends 3 gifts. At least you can gift them stuff. Yeah.
That's why. So I'm opening stores and I'm just getting through what I can. I'm trying to get the Eternity Isle main storyline quest done, and I'm doing that. I'm trying to get whatever that mist stuff is to open get to Jafar's
it's Dreamlight,
place.
But just the other version of Dreamlight because you don't have Dreamlight there. You just have Mist. Yeah.
Yes. So I'm trying to collect that so I can just finish all the main storyline stuff and get Rapunzel to my main island because I love her. But otherwise, it's fun. So the Storybook Vale, I need to then start it, but I bought it on my Switch.
Oh.
Am I able to use it on my PC then? You know what? No. Here's the problem. I started this game when it came out. Remember when it came out, we bought the full bundle. It was $80 and it was on my Switch. And now I only play it on my Steam Deck and Steam. And so it's a whole different set. And I think when Storybook Vale came out, I bought it through my Switch. And so now I don't use it. So I have to buy it again.
Yeah.
Which is kind of rough.
Yeah.
So anyways, that's why I haven't started. Because I was like, I don't know if I can buy it right now. But part 2 is next week. So it's a whole new game, right? New content being new quests. Oh my gosh.
Yep. So, I mean, we have part 1. It's just continuation of the quest. We're not going to have new areas to unlock or anything, but we'll get more storyline stuff.
Which is fun. I mean, that's so still fun. Exciting.
No, it's very exciting. We have Sleeping Beauty coming, Aurora, so it'll be cool.
I mean, obviously I'm going to have to buy it because I definitely want to get her. But I mean, between that and there's a bunch of other fun games coming out. Well, okay, so in chronological order, Tuesday, Palia, Wednesday, Dreamlight Valley, Thursday, The Sims 4 Enchanted by Nature Pass.
Dude, next week.
What is happening?
We are just being fed all the cozy games. What
are we supposed to do with it? What?
Dude, also, in The Sims, this looks amazing. It looks so cool.
So good. The items, everything, it's just so cute. It's it's what the people have wanted. And I forgot how to play The Sims completely. I played it for a while. I don't remember how now. So I can't keep anything straight, but it's a week full of amazing games. Not to mention, last week, the Tamagotchi Plaza Switch game came out. I have not bought it yet. I'm trying to be picky and choosy with what I buy right now. And so I haven't bought it because I'm like, realistically, how much am I going to play it? But I've heard mixed reviews on that one. So I'm like not super eager. I think I'll spend the money on Sims or the Dreamlight Valley expansion first before that. But then like we finish out this month with Tales of the Shire. What's a girl to do?
It's wild.
July is feeding us. July is feeding us. Did you hear the fun fact of this July, actually?
The fun fact of July? No.
This is a fun fact. So as of July 2nd, so yesterday, July 2nd marks us perfectly in between the year 2000 and the year 2050.
Yeah, I did hear this. My husband told me this
officially
last night
closer.
On the couch.
Right, we're closer to 2050 now than we are to 2000. Think of all the times in the past
that makes me want to throw up. That makes me want to vomit.
All over my desk. How much have we been saying like the 2000s are back? What are we going to say in 2050? 2025s are back.
Dude,
Labubu's.
That's like the 1950s.
Right?
Like what?
That's
like before the 1960s.
Wait, why are we talking about 1950?
I don't know, because like I'm thinking like 1950 to like 2050, like
that's a long
time. Like the time between like I don't know. I feel like I still like in my brain it's like 2000 like
Oh,
9.
yeah, like think of 1925 and 2025.
Yeah.
That is like it hurts my mind to think about that.
Yeah.
In 2050,
like how much has changed?
I'm trying to think. It's been like on my mind the past 24 hours. Like, what are the things we're going to be talking about from 2025 coming back in 2050? Are Labubus gonna see a resurgence? Are they still gonna be a thing? Are we gonna really dislike them? Are they gonna like come alive within this time? And like,
you want to know what I think about trends? I think that's a lot. Like, I feel like when we were kids, so in 2008, for example, you know how we started wearing like denim skirts with like leggings underneath?
Yeah.
Like that would go to like mid calf and they'd be like purple or whatever, whatever. Yes. And I remember when that started happening and my mom was like, oh my God, I used to do this when I was a kid. Like, this is so 80s. Like, I remember my mom saying that like all the time. She was like, this is so 80s. And I was like, ugh, but it was like 30 years. There was like a 30-year gap there. It felt like between the time that was popular and then the time that it came back. I feel like the amount of time that it's taking things to come back is so short now.
Yes.
It feels like, because now all of this stuff from like Juicy Couture and like all this stuff that we were doing in like 2004 is back, and it hasn't been 30 years since then. It's only been 20. So I feel like the time that it's taking for trends to come back around and like that life cycle of trends is shortening.
Shorter, for sure. Like, we'll probably see Crocs again, but are they ever going to go away? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm curious though, because
but I see like, okay, here's a good one.
Yeah.
Sperry's. I keep seeing people say Sperry's are coming back. And
really?
I wore Sperry's into college.
That's when I primarily wore Sperry's, was in college.
Like, I wore them high school and college.
Yeah.
So it's
that's like 10 years ago, maybe.
That's wild to me.
10 years ago.
Yeah.
It is. And I'm like, well, what's going to come back? I don't know. But I think we're in like kind of an odd and different place because of technology right now. And like in 25 years, it almost like panics me. It makes me feel super uneasy thinking about like, how do we even improve what we have now? Like, what do we mean? How, like, the Jetsons, are we going to be full-blown Jetsons by then? I don't know.
We're getting like real deep here, but you know how I feel like from 2003 to like 2015, maybe 14, I feel like technology and cell phones, even like the 90s, I guess, like I feel like it went so quickly. Like we very quickly went from like I had a Motorola Razor in 2008 to then in 2000 by 2012, within 4 years, I had an iPhone, which just feels like such a large jump in technology for me.
Yes. Remember like when you had an iPod, like remember the white little iPod, and now your cell phone can hold endless amounts of songs, not just a 100 holding the 100 song iPod. That's wild.
I feel like technology was like, I feel like we had like a very expedited technology in that like time span. But then over the past few years, like, I don't know, like 7, 8, 9 years, I feel like iPhones haven't changed much at all.
No.
I feel like they haven't done anything except for be like, the camera's just a little bit better.
Right. Like,
and I'm not saying like, I'm using the iPhone as an example because like obviously AI is a thing and that's like a whole thing, but I don't really use AI.
I don't either. And I feel like that's what a lot okay. So it's interesting because I feel like the next 25 years are going to be very interesting because AI is going to become so prominent. However, I also feel like our generation and like some of the younger generations are getting back into like the roots of not using technology as much and like wanting to step back from it. So I think it could be really awesome if everyone like worked together to implement AI in certain areas, but like maybe take a step back from it and just keep things the way they are, go back to the way things used to be a little bit.
I see people, and I think it's just because it's like the phase of like what I love, but I keep seeing people on TikTok being like getting rid of my iPhone and using a BlackBerry again.
Yes.
Or like I see that all the time and I'm like, dang, I want to do that.
I think there's going to be a lot of individuals falling in both categories. I think technology is great. Like, I think it's very cool and I think it's very intriguing. However, some of it kind of scares me. And I'm not going to lie. Like, I don't want packages delivered by a robot. I don't want to walk around next to a robot. That terrifies me. Okay.
Yeah. I think
it's scary.
Yeah. I think it's, I don't know. I think there's a lot to be said about people like you said, wanting to like take a step back from technology. And I kind of feel that. I kind of feel that like need for simplicity. And I think that the awareness I have for the chokehold that technology has on me is at least the first step is awareness. You know, like I know that I'm addicted to doom scrolling, that I like scroll through TikTok too much. Like at least I have the, the first step is awareness. The first step is acceptance. And I'm like, I have accepted that is a problem that I have in my life that I need to like really try to manage. And so I think that's a good thing. And I think so many people feel that way.
You can't make it to the second step without doing the first step. So yes, I think that's very important. And I feel like a lot of people are in the same boat and have seen like what technology, what the internet, what the web can do and how it can negatively impact people. And how, but also how it can be internet thing, right? Like people don't use it for good all the time. And
that's circling back full circle. Yes. The internet can do some very bad things.
Right. They weaponize
the internet can do
it.
Some very good things. And like,
it's a good, full circle moment of today's episode. Brought to you by the internet. I think I'm curious what's going to happen in the next 25 years. However, it almost makes me like, ooh, I got the creeps a little bit. Like I feel a little bit uneasy. I feel unsettled. I want to like, not think about it so much. So I don't know. That was my fun fact is congratulations. We are now heading towards 2050.
Thanks for making me want to throw up. Appreciate that so much.
You're so very welcome.
I literally just told you today is the first day I woke up and didn't want to throw up. And you said, oh, well, before you go to bed, let me.
You can go throw up now, actually. Let's make that into you're going to go to bed, but like, here's your nausea for bedtime.
Here's your nausea for the day.
Have a great holiday weekend, Teddy. Here's your nausea for it. It's fun. It's interesting to think about. We'll see.
Yeah.
All I know is I'm saving all my Labubus. So in 2050, when those things make a comeback, I have an authentic 2025 Labubu. Yes. That's like way up in price. Okay.
Yes.
That's what I'm excited for. So don't throw them away. What?
No, I already told you.
What?
I got my grimy little paws on some Pucky Bubbles.
I know. I'm so excited for you. I'm excited to see which one you get.
I already told you. Yeah.
I can't wait to see which ones you get.
Yeah, I ordered 4.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. As you should though. Like they don't restock those things. So like you cannot buy them. So the fact that you got when you could, I'm proud of you because I would have done the exact same thing.
Thank you.
And those are $15.
Right.
Okay, that's 2 Labubus for one.
Exactly.
Right. 2 for
exactly.
The price of one. So,
I that's how I justified it too. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I haven't bought anything from Pop Mart in like a month. So
same. Can I tell you why I haven't bought my games? What I'm saving for right now?
Yeah.
There's a Jellycat release coming up in 5 days.
Oh.
It's a dragon. It's like a rainbow sherbet dragon, and there's a huge one. So she's going to cost me a pretty penny. So I'm trying to be mindful of spending my money, and I haven't bought anything in weeks. So I think I'm going to get my hands on a rainbow sherbet dragon, a huge.
Okay. I'm excited to see it.
I put it on my wish list, so I'm hoping that they email me when it's in stock, and I might talk myself out of it and say, you don't need another stuffed animal to sit on a shelf. Don't do it. Buy a game instead. I'm still mentally toying with it.
You can do both.
If
you've been thinking about it for more than 24 hours, yes.
That's going to get me in a lot of trouble. That rule's going to get me in a lot of trouble, though, because I think about a lot of these things
It's also gotten you out of a lot of trouble, though, too, so...
Yeah, that's fair. I have been good. I've been really good. No Labubus. I don't even look anymore. I play my game and I buy stuff in my game. I plant my pumpkins. I water pumpkins. I pick pumpkins. I'm working hard for that money. And then I buy stuff at my 2 Scrooge stores. Soon, maybe if I buy this game, I'll have a 3rd store. That's my shopping outlet, okay?
It is. Balance.
This is worth it. Spending $50 on the Storybook Veil is saving me a lot of money in real life every day.
Exactly.
That's what I'm telling myself.
Exactly.
I'm just going to go buy more Little Mermaid decorations that I'll never use, but I have to have them because they're pretty and they might not come to the store.
I do the same thing. I'm like, I might use that someday. Probably not, but I'll buy it anyway.
That lifeguard stand, I'm not putting that on my beach. I have an aesthetic beach. No, there's no beach goers here. Ursula can swim. She can breathe underwater.
There's no beach goers here.
Right. So anyways, I'll let you know if I purchase Sherbet Dragon, but she's cute.
Yeah, keep me updated.
But Teddy, that's all I have for you. I just want to say,
for you.
I know that this has been a whirlwind of a week, but from the bottom of my heart, the people here listening, your community that you've built, congratulations on a massive milestone. I am so proud of you. I was crying a little bit as you were about to load into that plot because I was like getting the anticipation, seeing everyone anticipate that made me emotional, and I'm getting emotional.
I think I would have been crying if I knew what was coming, but I had no flip-flap. I had no flip.
Yep. I was like, I don't know.
You're like, I talked to her on the phone this morning and she was having a mental breakdown. So I don't know that she can handle this.
I just let it happen. I was like, oh gosh. And so I got emotional knowing you were emotional going into something emotional. But anyways, congratulations. Thank you to everyone who was a part of that and who listens here, who came to that as well. It was just a really fun, exciting day. So I'm glad that we're on the up and up. I can't wait to hear about your weekend. And thank you everyone for listening to today's episode. We hope everyone here has a wonderful weekend.
We love you so much.
And we will talk with you next week, friends.
Bye, Mandi.
Bye.